Is there any way to show the difference in your kind of co-processor?
My name's Joe Krejci, and I'm a teaching faculty in the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department at the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Okay, that's awesome. That's really good. Did you know much about VGA before the lab?
Our Capstone Design courses are 1 semester in length. The students get to pick out the project that they want. There's a big difference being an engineer between just knowing generally how something works compared to actually designing something that works. Throughout the course of the semester, we'll introduce tools to them, introduce specific computing platforms that will help them through that so that they can do the entire design work of designing the hardware, writing software to make it work, integrating the two of those together, and then finally kind of testing it and producing a prototype at the end of the semester that they can demonstrate in our open house.
Okay, so I'm looking at the data right now. I think the bend was actually being detected. I don't think you really bent it anymore. I think the difference was you were going into the letter, which is like the more natural way of actually, so it should detect that like slight change in the resistance.
I think we've been calling it a smart glove, magic touch maybe, or the gauntlet. It'll end up being a gauntlet once all these boards are on my wrist as well. That's the one thing that we haven't done yet is final assembly. It detects sign language ASL characters as you sign them and then would send them via Bluetooth to your phone. When things don't work in other classes, you just ask your professor and they know the answer.
Sometimes you go up to Krejci and you're like, hey, what should I do about this? And he's like, I don't know, what do you think you should do about this? And I'm like, that is a fair question.
Since Krejci doesn't have all the answers, it was kind of up to us to like look for those answers.
This is the class that transitions them from being a student to being an engineer.
As engineers, in our careers, no one's gonna really know the right answer. It's our jobs to figure out the right answer. So it's really cool to be able to like test and kind of try some different things and just see what ends up working.
So if the flex sensors are unbent, it's a value of like 2047-ish. If it's negative, it's bent. And then it's accelerometer next, right? Yeah. So then those three are like X acceleration, Y acceleration, Z acceleration.
You kind of enjoy solving problems after so many years, and for this project I viewed it the same exact way. It was just something else that we needed to figure out and work together on.
I'm really, really proud of what we did. I think that we made something really cool. I'm just really excited to share what we did, and I know that I invited a bunch of my friends to come. I think the rest of my group did too.
You have it assembled, ready to go?
Yeah.
This is probably like in a way, the most stressful to them. They probably don't care so much what I think about their project anymore, but they're showing like all of their friends, and that's who they really want to show, like, this is what I've done, this is what I've learned. Instead of me trying to ask them what to do, it's more them teaching me. Like, they're teaching me about their projects, and you learn some of the difficulties that as an instructor in the class you may not have seen. They like to talk about how they overcame those. Any good mentor, I think, is just pride when you see them learning on their own and learning because they want to. So I think it's just a fun event to go through and see that.